and we are the Group 3 presenter, and our topic is all about the Industrial Age. So Industrial Age was a period from 1700s to 1930s when many changes happened in the society, technology and industry. During this time, people started using machines instead of hand tools. These machines, like the steam engine and the power loom, help us to make our lives easier. And during this time, there are inventors and things invented. And one important inventor related on communication and information during this time was Johannes Gutenberg. He invented the movable type printing press. So, movable type printing press, or printing press in short, is a mechanical device for applying pressure to an ink surface resting upon a print medium, like paper or clothes, thereby transferring an ink. Also, printing press made printing books, newspaper, and other material much easier and faster. And because of this printing press, information and knowledge spread quickly to many people.
Next is Henry Madiman. Henry Madiman was an English journalist and publisher in the 1600s. He became famous for starting the London Gazette, which is the oldest newspaper in the United Kingdom that has been published continuously since it began. The newspaper he published was called the Oxford Gazette when it first appeared on the 7th of November 1665. It was started because King Charles II and his court had moved to Oxford during the Great Plague and people were afraid to touch London newspapers. Madiman's paper shared official government information, so it was approved by the king. When the court returned to London, the paper moved to and known as the London Gazette. The London Gazette is considered the oldest newspaper in the United Kingdom that is still published today, and it mainly print official government notices instead of normal news story.
Good morning everyone, I'm Donna Masi, and the next inventor that we are going to tackle is Christopher Latham Soles. Christopher Latham Soles was the very first inventor of practical typewriter. That means he created a version that actually works well enough for people to use in everyday life. And he also introduced the keyboard layout we still use today, known as QWERTY. He named it QWERTY because it was the first 6 letters in a keyboard or in our phones. And in the 1880s, Soles developed the typewriter, a machine that allows people to write by pressing keys, and each key was connected to an arm, and that hit an ink ribbon, which then pressed a letter onto paper. Instead of writing by hand, you could quickly and clearly type your words. And the typewriter became very popular in the 19th centuries, especially in the offices and businesses. It made writing faster, neater, and more professional because documents were typed instead of handwritten. Uh, they look more consistent and easier to read. This helped standardize business letters, reports, and official documents. In short, Christopher Latham Soles changed the way people wrote and communicated. His inventor not only improved writing in the 1880s but influenced the keyboard we still use on computers today.
Alexander Graham Bell, 29 years old and the inventor of telephone in 1876. He received a U.S. patent for it. The telephone works by converting sound into electrical signals, allowing people to communicate over long distance.
John Laurie Dixon. Thomas Edison was a famous inventor in 1889. He asked his assistant, which is William Kennedy Laurie Dixon, to make a moving pictures. Dixon was chosen because he has experience in photography. In 1891, they had invented the kinetoscope. The kinetoscope is one of the first machines used to watch moving pictures. It allowed one person at a time to watch a short film by looking through a small hole, which is the peephole. The invention was important because it helped start the motion picture industry and led to the development of modern movies.
Samuel F.B. Morse was an American painter and inventor who developed an electric telegraph. 1832 to 1835. Electric telegraph is point-to-point distance communicating via sending electric signals over wire and system primarily used from 1840s until the late 20th century. It was the first electrical telecommunication system and the most widely used of a number of early messaging systems called telegraph that were devised to send text message or more quickly than physical carrying them. In 1838, Samuel F.B. Morse and his friends Alfred Lewis Vail developed the Morse code. Morse code is developed 1835 to 1838. It was telecommunication method which encode text character as standardized sequence of two different signals, duration called dots, dotches, or dits, and dots.
In conclusion, communication got way better during the industrial age because of new inventions. Things like the telegraph, telephone, radio, better printing machines let people send and get information much faster than before. Those new tools made communication easier and more efficient. They helped business talk to each other across long distance. Government shares news quickly and the people in different communities stays connected even if they were far apart.
I just had to let you know you're